Sub-judge. Is not God then compassionate, sir? Master. Why should you think that? I just made a remark. What I mean to say is that God is our very own. We can exert force on Him. With one's own people, one can even go so far as to say, "You rascal, won't you give it to me?" To the sub-judge. Let me ask you one thing. Are vanity and egotism the result of knowledge or of ignorance? Egotism is of the nature of tamas. It is begotten by ignorance. On account of the barrier of ego, one does not see God. All troubles come to an end when the ego dies. It is futile to be egotistic. Neither body nor wealth will last. Once a drunkard was looking at the image of Durga. At the sight of her decorations, he said, "Well, mother, however you may fix yourself up, after 2 or 3 days, they will drag you out and throw you into the Ganges." All laugh. Footnote. An allusion to the immersion of the image after the worship. Footnote ends. So I say to you all, you may be a judge or anybody else, but it is all for 2 days only. Therefore, you should give up vanity and pride. The characteristics of sattva, rajas, and tamas are very different. Egotism, sleep, gluttony, lust, anger, and the like are the traits of people with tamas. Men with rajas entangle themselves in many activities. Such a man has clothes all spick and span. His house is immaculately clean. A portrait of the Queen hangs on a wall in his drawing room. Footnote. Queen. Queen Victoria. Footnote ends. When he worships God, he wears a silk cloth. He has a string of Rudraksha beads around his neck, and in between the beads, he puts a few gold ones. When someone comes to visit the worship hall in his house, he himself acts as guide. After showing the hall, he says to the visitor, "Please come this way, sir. There are other things too. The floor of white marble and the Natamandir with its exquisite carvings." When he gives in charity, he makes a show of it. But a man endowed with sattva is quiet and peaceful. So far as dress is concerned, anything will do. He earns only enough money to give his stomach the simplest of food. He never flatters men to get money. His house is out of repair. He never worries about his children's clothing. He does not hanker for name and fame. His worship, charity, and meditation are all done in secret. People do not know about them at all. He meditates inside his mosquito curtain. People think he doesn't sleep well at night and for that reason sleeps late in the morning. Sattva is the last step of the stairs. Next is the roof. As soon as Sattva is acquired, there is no further delay in attaining God. One step forward and God is realized. To the sub-judge, didn't you say that all men were equal? Now you see that there are so many varieties of human nature.